Hello guys, my name is Marc from jazzguitarlessons.net. So this is another short video where I want to discuss Charlestons. This came from a comment on the Facebook page for the website, and the idea is someone asked, could you do this? Could you describe a walking bass line, which is the topic of another thing completely. We're not doing bass lines today, but as far as Charlestons go, I want to talk about this because it's really important. You may have seen bits of it everywhere on the web or on my website, but the idea is that I don't know the Charleston as an aesthetic dance style of music rhythm. Like I don't know what it is, but I know that the Charleston can be a tool, just a simple rhythmic tool that you can use to improve your sense of time and rhythms. Not necessarily to always learn one rhythm and always play the same rhythm when you comp for the jazz, but it's a great exercise. It's a great mental gymnastics, so to speak, about rhythms. In short, this video will be not long at all because it's more about you practicing it than me showing it to you. Because even if I show it to you 10 times, it's worth nothing unless you can play it on your own, because it's a matter of feeling the rhythm and being able to play it. So let's get going. Okay, in a few words, the Charleston rhythms that I want to discuss now are basically one thing. Dotted quarter note followed by another one, probably an 8th note or whatever. So in fact, it's a grouping of 3 8 notes. If we played it in a simple rhythm, like on one chord, the basic Charleston would sound like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So it's the beat 1, and then it's the end of 2. That's why I say it's a grouping of 3 8 notes, right? So what we're going to do now, I'm going to do a chorus of the blues in B flat. So you can find that on the web, on the website. And the metronome is at 63, and it's the 2 and 4 of each bar. Ready? Just Charlestons, starting on beat 1. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Not so bad, right? So why I'm saying that I'm not going to demonstrate everything in the video, that this simple piece of information, you take it and you move it around the bar. It may sound a lot more complicated than it is really. What you do, now we started on beat 1, right? Just take the same exact thing, start on beat 2. It will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, right? Now we were starting in on beat 2, then you started on beat 3, then you started on beat 4. That's 4 possibilities. But then when you get to playing it only on downbeats, it's not that bad, it's not that hard. You can do the exact same process by starting on the upbeats. So you start on the end of 1, and you do dotted quarter 8, sounding like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, right? And you can do that with all the upbeats. So that's the whole thing about Charlestons as a rhythmic exercise. There's another video on jazzguitarlessons.net called 5 Key Jazz Rhythms, I think, I'm not sure. Anyways, it's another video on the YouTube channel about rhythms. And there's parts of Charlestons in there. It's just rhythmic exercises, stuff that's fairly easy to play. But once, if you can concentrate on Charlestons on their own, you're going to make a lot of progress regarding, strength as far as time and rhythms go. Because when you can move one simple rhythm like this around the bar, it means that you really know how the bar is built and you know every little corner of the bar. So even if you're playing with a drummer or a bassist or piano player and someone pulls a trick on you rhythmically, your chances of getting lost are greatly diminished because you know where you are, right? You know where the one is in each bar. All right, so now that you know exactly what Charlestons are, and not in a, I mean, not the dance or not the music of Charleston or not the town of Charleston, I don't know. Well, once you know what a dotted quarter 8 note is, you can go on your own, practice it on blues, practice it on standard forms, practice it with soloing. You know, you just use that one single rhythm and you go around the bar, as I was saying. But we have to talk about something. We have to talk about anticipation. So anticipation in jazz can be termed to simply be playing the harmony of the next bar, but earlier. You know, let's say we're playing something on a certain bar and we're playing on beat end of 4 or on beat 4. That sound that we're making, we could take into consideration the harmony, the next bar, and use it like a propeller. Like for instance, if I was to be playing the first 4 bars of the blues, and I'll be anticipating the 5th bar on the end of 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and. You heard it? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, and. That's what some sort of anticipation. We can do the exact same thing with beat 4. But beat 4, straight on 4, is a wider push. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then this is more brutal, especially if you're playing at a fast tempo. So my point with anticipations is that if you're practicing a Charleston and it's landing on beat 4 or on beat end of 4, and for that I highly recommend that you write it out in the bar, because there's only 4 beats, 8 notes, right? And when you do that and you practice it on the blues, you want to make sure that you create the right anticipation. For instance, if I'm starting a Charleston on beat end of 4 and landing on 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, see, the end of 4 I was anticipating. Or if I'm falling, if my second attack lands on something I could anticipate. For instance, here's the Charleston starting on beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So this stuff can play tricks on you, right? Because if you do it too fast, you'll get lost and you lose count. So it's super important that you keep saying it out loud, always, 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 and keep your anticipations right. Okay, last point I want to make about the Charlestons now is that you can start to combine them. And by doing so, what I'm saying really is playing consecutive dotted quarters. If you play just dotted quarters, you realize that it's a beat, it's a rhythm that doesn't wrap around in one bar. It takes several bars of 4/4 in order to come back, right? It takes 3 bars, in fact. So, because it's a multiple of 3, right? So one idea that you could do, let's say I was playing blues, and I would combine 2 Charlestons together. So dotted quarter, then another figure. You would get all sorts of tricks with anticipations, as discussed previously, and you would fall on all sorts of corners of the bar. Let's see about that. 1, 2, B flat blues. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Watch out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's another funny one. See, so I started displacing it. After a while, I said, okay, started this on beat 1, let's start on end of 1, and you just keep displacing it. And I was only doing 3 attacks, right? Dotted quarter, then just let it rain. But if you start doing more, you would, in fact, get that type of a feel. Here's the metronome on 2 and 4 at 63. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, da, 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 1, Once again, 2, 3, 4. 1. Right, so it takes a while to start to hear that type of stuff. Go very slow, use the metronome on 2 and 4, or on all beats if you have to. I hope this helps. It's just really a quick demonstration on where you could go on your own with the Charleston and not, just me feeding it to you. So practice well. I hope you have fun with the rhythms, and I'll see you soon on jazzguitarlessons.net. Improve your jazz guitar playing with a real teacher.